just brute force this very easily. Hey, buddy.
I like how it stops you. Quick turn would be cool right now.
It would be awesome.
You lose, big guy.
Might as well. Because maybe I should try to kill him.
Menacingly walks epically.
Die! Die! Okay, thank you.
Oh my god!
Thank God, dude. Okay, still 30%.
Blech.
What we get? Something good. Hey, I'll take it. At least it's not handgun bullets.
That was actually pretty scary.
Because if he hit me, I might have went into danger, and that would have been bad. Oops, wrong door.
Oops, all berries. That Captain Crunch. He's always messing around. He's just trying to make his cereal, and then it's just all berries. It's not normal Captain Crunch. Can you believe it?
Do they still make that cereal?
Captain Crunch?
No. Like
Oops,
the
all berries.
All
I'm
berries.
pretty sure. And it's funny. It's like, man, we messed up, and again and again, and again and again and again. We messed up for years.
All right, so I'm gonna show off this weird Easter egg of. Well, you'll see. So the first requirements is that you actually have to kill both these zombies over here.
Okay, I honestly don't know. This obviously isn't the Brad thing.
No. Yeah, I'll show the Brad thing later, but on B it is especially annoying to do. He's dead, right? Okay. Alright, so if you go directly across from the police station over here and press X, you get to see the front entrance that you see in RE3. That's a game that doesn't exist yet. And that's how Joe gets in. But yeah, you can only see that shot if you kill both the zombies over there and press X specifically right next to the gate. It is such a weird Easter egg of a game that I guess they had planned, and they're like, we're making this. Might as well put it in the game before it even comes out.
I don't know about that. Like, I mean, I don't think they planned 3 that early.
I have no idea, dude.
Because I've heard that the creator wanted to only make 2 Resident Evils, and he was like, I'm done at that point. So that's so weird. 16 Magnum bullets.
I think I have. Okay, I don't have more.
Custom Magnum. Custom Magnum is the greatest thing in the history of the universe.
Alright, so time to go
If I
upstairs.
if I want to go get a gun, I'd go to a gun store and be like, Colt Python, please. And they'd be like, you're gonna die. You're gonna shoot it, and you're gonna like fly back against the wall. Cool. Give me one of those magnums, the ones that have the like the 6-shooter kind of thing.
You get like a Desert Eagle, and like legitimately, if you don't know what you're doing, you can like dislocate your shoulder.
Cool.
It's so hardcore.
Oh man. I think Colt Python's the actual name of it. The one, like the 6-shooter that's just like.
Yeah. I know guns.
Well, all I know is that if you're gonna have one gun, it's got to be a Colt Python, right? It's got to be like as specific and annoying as possible. It's like, I want this for protection. Gets a huge Colt Python. I'm protected. Maybe I should get a musket, like a 1700s musket, and be like, oh, someone's coming. 2 more minutes.
Yeah.
Do you have both the red things?
There's a chest right next to where I need to get it.
And before you hit.
No way.
Dude, the noise that the custom shotgun makes when you shoot it is insane. Talk about some weapons like not really being like enjoyable to like shoot or whatever, like in a video game, like just based on like how they act and the noise and whatever.
Oops.
But holy crap, the custom shotgun is like intense.
Yeah, I wish we could get it sooner, but it is quite epic.
Is it hecka epic?
Heckin' Base Arena.
No! The heckin' Resident Evil lore! Well, Resident Evil will never have lore as deep as Mario, so.
That is true.
Because you know in Mario Kart 64 when the thwomp is like behind the steel prison thing, that's lore right there. Damn, you have 40 shotgun shells.
Yeah. And like once we get the custom shotgun, like everything dies in one shot. Like we are just good.
One of the memes that I always do with games like this is doesn't use fun thing, gets to the end of the game, realizes has like a billion bullets for it.
Dude, the first time that I replayed this game, I was playing it like Remake 1, and I was just like, I ended the game with so much ammo. I was like, I did not need to do any of this.
Yeah. Yep. That's why Remake is so awesome. You really can't just go around and be like, I'm gonna kill everything. That is just not a thing.
Yeah, and even if you kill everything, you have to kill things in specific ways or it becomes problems later. Remake 1 is like the perfectly designed game.
It's...
Eventually, enough years will pass where I could do the Jill run. Because I did the Chris run last year, so maybe like 1 or 2 years I'll do the Jill run. Just so it's fresh.
Daily reminder that they're literally remaking 4. And based on the last couple games they did, I'm pretty excited.
Yeah, like, based off RE2 remake, I was like, it's gonna be like too serious. And like, whatever. But after Resident Evil 8, which is, if you haven't gathered it already, me and Spencer both quite like. It's a flawed game, but it is quite good. But after that game, I'm just like, okay, bring on the RE4 remake. Could be good.
Yep. Especially, my favorite part about it is, like, it's a AAA game. I wonder who's here.
Imagine if, like, this... Alright, just don't...
Nice.
One time, this guy did the quick jab, and I was, like, stuck in the corner, and he did the quick jab, like, 5 times in a row.
But, Resident Evil 8 is super cool in the fact that it is a...
Oh, let's read the Chief's Diary.
Oh, yeah. It's a AAA game that doesn't take itself seriously, and that's awesome. Chief's Diary. It's all over. Those imbeciles from Umbrella have finally done it. Despite all their promises, they've ruined my town. Soon the streets will be infested with zombies. I'm beginning to think that I may even be infected myself. I'll kill everyone in town if this turns out to be true. I was successful in spreading confusion among the police as planned. I made sure that no one from the outside will come to help. With the delays in police actions, no one will have the chance to escape my city alive. I've seen it to it personally that all escape routes from inside the precinct have been cut off as well. There are several survivors still attempting to escape through the lower levels, but I'll make sure no one gets out. I've had a change of heart about the remaining survivors inside the precinct. I've decided to hunt them down myself. I shot Ed in the back through the heart less than an hour ago. I watched him writhe in pain upon the floor in a pool of his own blood. The expression on his face was positively exquisite. He died with his eyes wide open, staring up at me. It was beautiful. I wonder if the mayor's daughter is still alive. I let her escape so I can enjoy hunting her down later. I'm going to enjoy my new trophy. Yes, frozen forever in the pose I chose to give her. The chief is cool.
He's quite awesome.
I like how he goes from being like, I'm gonna make it that we don't help anyone, to being like, nah, actually I'm just gonna kill them all myself.
You know, it's really, I mean, he's obviously super messed up, but his actions of making sure that no one can contact the outside was literally the reason why the virus was contained after the nuke. And like when you think of it in retrospect in that way, it's like it's insane. All right, so yeah, I'm gonna go all the way across.
And then Umbrella just kept keeping on, and people were like, "Hey, wait a minute, are you guys still being bad guys?" And Umbrella was like, "No."
All right, get out of here, Liquor. Don't just hit me once. Okay.
Yikes.
It's fine. Not worth 3 shotgun shells.
And then, I guess all the Las Plagas and everything in Europe were like, Resident Evil 4 doesn't have anything to do with Umbrella, right?
Other than them saying that Umbrella collapsed because of their stock price. I guess that's important because Umbrella is like officially basically dead, kind of. It's not like it actually matters.
What's the BSAA? I think that's it. BSAA from, I think that's from Revelations 1, and then obviously they mentioned it in Village as well. I want to play a DLC where you play as a character more, and then you get to play as the character's people that help him. Would be pretty cool. In Village. I don't want to give any spoilers or anything like that.
Yeah,
but
I'm excited. I hope they make like 1 or 2 like decently sized DLCs like they did with RE7.
yeah. I think we actually, I forget if we talked about it on here or if I talked about it IRL, but I've bought so few paid DLCs that I honestly can't like I've bought digital only games, you know, like Saga Frontier Remastered and stuff. But I'm gonna buy all the Village DLCs. Like anything that's actual gameplay, I will buy.
There's already one out right now that's like $13, but it's like it's not anything. I don't even know what it is exactly. It's like a gun plus like.
Oh, I'm not gonna buy I'm gonna buy anything that's like more expansion, you know.
Yeah.
I don't care how much I love a game. I'm not gonna buy like a weapon, you know. That's not happening.
Based William Birkin gets inside the jail cell somehow.
Maybe he tricked Ben. Maybe Ben was like, "Let me open this," and he was like, "No, it's not Ada. It's William Birkin."
All right, so we're almost done with the part. A couple more things to do, but.
Can you still hear me? Come on, answer. Damn, I don't believe this. I almost got the story. Man. Bitter irony. The chief of police, co-conspirator.
Yeah, I'm just gonna read this while you're dying.
Get that scum. Make him
Hey.
hang in there, Ben.
Dude, Leon's such a rookie cop. Every single thing that happens, he's like, "You'll be fine."
Leon.
We have lost the Mansion Lab facility due to the actions of the renegade operative Albert Wesker. Fortunately, his interference will have no lasting effects upon our continued virus research. Our only present concern is the remaining STARS members, Redfield, Valentine, Burton, Chambers, and Vickers. Vickers. If it comes to light that the
Already
STARS
dead.
have any evidence as to the activities of our research, dispose of them in such a manner that would appear to be purely accidental. Continue to monitor their progress and make certain their knowledge does not go public. Annette will continue to be your contact throughout this affair. William Birkin. I have deposited the amount of US $10,000 to the account for your services. This term is per our agreement. The development of the G-Virus scheduled to replace the T-Virus is near completion. Once completed, I am certain that I will be appointed to be a member of the executive board for Umbrella Inc. It is important that we proceed with extreme caution. Redfield and the remaining STARS members are still attempting to uncover information on the project. Continue to monitor their activities and block all attempts to investigate the underground. William. We have a problem. I've received information informing me that Umbrella HQ has sent spies to recover my research on the G-Virus. There are an unknown number of agents involved. They must not be allowed to take this project away from me, as it represents my entire life's work. Search the city thoroughly for any suspicious persons. Detain any such individuals by whatever means deemed necessary, and contact me immediately through Annette. With these precautions, any possible threat should be eliminated. I will not allow anyone to take the G virus, not even Umbrella.
Alright, at least they said $10,000 per term, whatever that means, but it's still, even if you get paid once a month, that is like nothing for
Yeah, I wish
putting your life on the line.
I wish they would have literally said like 100,000 or something like that, or like even $1 million. Like I don't think that would be unreasonable considering like how big
Like
Umbrella is.
250,000.
Are you crazy? The streets are still crawling with zombies.
It'll be all right. Trust me. We found a way to the sewer. Follow us later.
Claire! Claire! Wait! Man, why doesn't anyone ever listen to me?
Base Leon. So since we're doing Leon A, the events of Claire A are canonized in this. So she's the one that really takes on William Birkin and kills him, and does most of the things with Sherry, and does basically everything except for like the big guy tyrant.
Damn! I almost had the story. Get that scum. Make him pay. I remember that. That's one of the very memorable lines from this game. Dang, you don't even get to see the Chief in Leon B.
Nope. Hey.
Big rip.
Yeah, we can actually see his dead body because of Claire's route. You can backtrack through it.
Oh, you can?
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Although you don't really get anything from that route or get anything from those items. But I can show that off real quick. Alright.
Get that scum.
Getting the Magnum for no reason. Clipping the Magnum for no reason.
Yeah. Dude, Leon, I love Leon's character in this. He's like, Ben, you'll be fine. Like, you walk in, he's like, cut in half. And it's like...
Yeah, stay with me, Ben.
It reminds me, I was watching the show The Wire. Pretty good show.
Leon, buddy. You should... Leon, stop standing there.
Just run away.
You've killed a bunch of zombies already.
I like how that's the earliest. It's pretty cool that you get to see him, like, that unmorphed, if that makes sense. Wow. Anyway, in the show The Wire, they're like, one of the seasons, they're like, there's like a bunch of dock workers and whatever, and this huge like pallet falls in this one guy's leg, and they like, you know, he's laying there and obviously like almost dying, and he's like laying there, he's like, how's my leg? And you like they show a shot down of it that it's like literally completely off, and the one guy's like, which leg are you talking about? Like, that reminds me of Leon, like trying to make him, he's like, which leg are you talking about, man? It's you're good, and it's like literally cut in half.
Running off like that was reckless and stupid. Those zombies are everywhere. Not to mention that thing that got bit.
I was there, Leon. I know.
Look, Ada. As an officer, it's my job.
Do you mind if I get this Ada part done? I'll probably like 2.
I literally don't care.
Okay, it'll take like 10-15 minutes.
All right. We'll do this your way.
But yeah, starting the next part without having to do this would be pretty awesome.
Okay, question of the part 2, because this is probably a second part by this point. Who is the most unlikable character in the history of Resident Evil? Good guy, bad guy, whatever. Is it Ada? I feel like it could be Ada. Like, all things considered.
Especially the amount of, like, prominence
That's
that
just
they
it,
give
yeah.
her.
You could be like Jake from Resident Evil 6, but he's only in Resident Evil 6. So it's like, yes, you can hate him a lot, and he sucks.
It's like
But he's only in 6.
girl partner from Rev 1 for Chris. Yeah, she's a character. She sucks, but she's so...
I'm not reading this.
If you want to read this, here you go. It basically is talking about how Birkin and Umbrella are doing some stuff, and you should be careful.
I mean, Leon's partner in Resident Evil 6 is like so forgettable. I don't even remember who it is. But like, who is your most hated character? Like, you can't say Wesker. Wesker is awesome as heck. But Ada, like, I just feel like every time, like, she's just like so. Like, after you do like the double cross thing one time, it's like, okay, please, you know what I mean? And like many times with them, they're like, actually it was a triple cross. Actually it was a quadruple cross. Actually it was a billion cross, you know?
Yeah, there's a lot of characters in RE that are like, whatever. But especially Ada, I don't know. She might be my least favorite.
I'm trying to think,
So I think in Claire in this room you get the spark gun.
You get the spark gun,
I think it's in some warehouse somewhere. I forget.
It's... I forget how to explain it. You know when you... It's when you get past the sewers, and before you fight level 2 Birkin, it's in that area. Where there's like a T crossing or whatever. I don't know if you go through that in this one.
Interesting.
Anyway. Yeah, I want to say it's Ada. But I'm also going to think... Ethan's based. Jill's pretty cool. Chris is based.
Yeah, Ethan, I know I've been talking a lot about him, of like, his one-liners in RE8 are just so bad that it's like... Rip.
I'm sick of bugs.
That woman was...
Yeah, he has like anti-charisma to the point where it like wraps around to becoming charisma again. And he's just so like laughably stupid sometimes that he's so awesome. Ethan is awesome.
I mean, he literally, and this isn't a spoiler because it's so early in the game. He literally pulls like meat hooks out of both of his hands and like rips his hands in half and is like not.
Yeah, he's just like crazy witches.
Yeah.
It's like, come on.
Like, if I had to do that, I would be crying like a baby forever. And he's just like, ah! Like, I'd be like, oh my god!
You know when, spoilers, skip to the next 15 seconds. You know when Lady D cuts off his arm and then he uses the first aid, whatever, to reattach it and he just says, good. Good.
That's my favorite part in probably the entire game. When, like, they catch you off guard like that. It's so...
Yeah, I wish there was more stalkers other than Lady D.
Well, they realized they had the ultimate waifu, so...
Yeah, I bet they regret giving her such a small part with how wildly popular she is.
Now I remember. One of the men from Chicago came to assist the T-virus research, used his girlfriend's name as his password.
Domatresk. I think it's Domatresk.
Yeah.
How did
something
you
like
know? Who are you? I'm Ned Bergen. My husband is the man responsible for the creation of the T-virus.
So yeah, this is the whole reason you play on the GameCube for speedruns, because you can just skip this.
He became one of those zombies. My
Oh yeah, I should have played the GameCube version. Oh well.
Go back, restart.
I won't let anyone take the T-virus.
Luckily, when I loaded this up again, the only reason why I unlocked Tofu, which requires you to get A rank 6 times in 6 different playthroughs, is I already had 2 playthroughs completed on this memory card, and I was like, okay, I'm just gonna do this now.
You gonna do Tofu and Hunk then?
I'm definitely gonna do Hunk to completion. Tofu I'll show off, but
It's pretty awesome.
he has a lot of health, but he only has a knife. So
Does he have a lot of health?
he
Like,
does
more
does
than-
have a lot of health, but you just if you don't know what you're doing, you're gonna die anyway.
It looks exactly like the one I gave Sherry. She dropped it. I've been holding on to it for her.
I've been holding on
Give
to it
back
for
to
her.
me.
Literally X-rated.
Man, Ada just punched her in the face.
Too bad.
I hate you, Ada.
Too bad.
Alright, what do I do again? Oh yeah, I just go past this drawbridge.
PS1 graphics.
They're so soulful, dude. Alright, yeah.
Maybe there's a reason PS1 games are going for $1 billion now.
It's just such a specific time period with such a specific console that has such a huge library of influential games. And even if they're like terribly dated at this point, it's just a landmark in gaming history that will never be replicated.
Ada.
Dude, he's such a sim for it. Like, the first thing he gets up after getting shot, he's like,
Ada.
waifu?
Alright, so this is the place where Claire comes from. So you don't need to go over here like at all. But I'll show off his dead body. You do get 3 green herbs.
The chief is awesome. And we must pay respects to his dead body.
I don't think there's anything in these lockers. No.
An old locker. I want to be the person in, like, if they ever made a Silent Hill game again, I want to be the person that writes all the, I guess, descriptions of when, like, you just go to a random thing and look at it, and they're like, oh, it's really smelly and stale in here. Like, I want to be the person who writes all those. Do you literally not have to go through this part at all?
I don't think so.
Floating bodies.
I should have saved.
Why?
Because then I can just reload and not waste shotgun shells.
Oh, yeah.
But it's too late.
Literally too late. 2 shotgun shells will forever be tainted.
Yeah, of my 45.
He'll actually never finish the game now. I'm so sorry. Oh, are we going to end the part on Iron's body?
Yeah.
Excellent. Oh, I have a million save things. I have a forced survivor.
Yeah, and I think they're all save files with all 3 of the infinite ammo weapons.
Delicious.
Although, if you're getting Tofu, you're gonna get all those weapons, because you just need to, like, get A rank on some scenarios underneath a certain amount of time. And Tofu, you need to do 6 scenarios under 2.5 hours, 6 times. So you're gonna get all of them, no matter what.
Chief! I'm coming. I'm coming for ya. What's that from? Oh my gosh. What is that from? It's some game.
What do you say?
I'm coming for ya. Oh, I think it's Star Fox 64.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, so this is where you fight Birkin as Claire. Nothing over here.
Except for... This is the Chief's, like, dungeon.
Yeah, there he is.
That's... he never even met the Chief.
Yeah, his,
Dude,
his
Chief's,
dungeon's awesome.
the Chief's, like, dungeon/lab is, like, pretty interesting.
I also really like this bit of continuity. So this only happens when you use...
Look at that! Look at that door!
Yeah. This only happens when you use the 4 chess pieces, because on one playthrough I was like, wait a minute. Claire literally inserts the 3 statues.
Are they there?
They are there.
Oh, that's really...
But it only happens when you put the 4 chess pieces in. Even though she says she found a way to the sewer before that. I actually went to check. I went all the way back and checked, and it's like, it was still locked. But yeah, they're
That's
there now.
really cool. That's really cool. I like that.
Alright.
Okay, we'll see you next time. We'll finish off RE2B Leon scenario. Have a good day, and bye?
Bye.